How's everybody doing tonight? It's me and my
Good.
buddy here. We're gonna
Yep.
get into talking about some remakes, why they should happen, why they shouldn't happen, and whether or not they're worth it. So
Do
first,
they provide any intellectual or entertainment value to us or you or anyone that enjoys film,
exactly.
TV, really anything?
All right, so we're gonna start off with 10 things about you. You want to preface anything? I ain't never seen this movie before, but we're gonna get into this
Okay.
trailer and talk
Yeah,
about.
I got them real quick for like 15 seconds. Yeah. 10 Things I Hate About You. If you haven't seen it, it's a very millennial nostalgic movie, so it's a very cherished movie. Uh, Heath Ledger's in it. Late 90s movie. Basically, it is a 90s retelling of William Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. So it is a wide it is, it is a loved movie that a lot of people, when I tell them, oh, this is based off Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare, the play, they're like, wait, what? And they don't know. So it's a perfect example of taking a piece of existing work and remolding it into something new and fresh. And not only that,
Hmm,
but good too. So
hmm.
I thought watching this last night that this was a perfect example of a good remake.
Okay, okay. We'll start the trailer up, see what it's about, and then you can get into some details on why it was a good remake.
Oh, I can, sure, yeah.
All right, so here we go.
10 Things I Hate About You,
No one will go out with her.
What about him? I heard he ate a live duck once.
A
featuring
live
breakout
duck?
performances from Academy
That's
Award
hard.
winner Heath Ledger
So you two are gonna
What?
help me tame the wild beast.
He
and Julia Stiles.
People perceive you as
well, the whole
somewhat.
point is that everyone's scared of him because he's a foreign exchange student. He doesn't want anyone to know anything about him, so he keeps it that way. He keeps silent because he wants to keep to himself. And that's Julia Stiles. She plays the shrew, quote unquote. The premise of the movie is basically her and her sister go to this high school, and a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt wants to date her little sister, but she is as the guidance counselor says in this scene, a heinous bitch. So I'm pretty sure we passed the first minute. Anyway, uh, says that people describe her as a heinous bitch, and it's she's very into things that people unconventional girl. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of cliche nowadays, but it still holds up because she's just doing her own thing, but she is kind of being a fucking bitch for the sake of it. Anyway, not the point. So they hire Heath Ledger, right? It's
Uh-huh.
weird because it's kind of a chain of command. So Joseph Gordon-Levitt meets this nerdy guy. This nerdy guy tells him, "Hey, you don't want to go out with that girl. Her dad won't let her date anyway." And then the older sister right here gets accepted to a college across the country, and it kind of sparks a little debate between the father and the sister and her. And she's like, "Well, I want to date, And she's like, "Okay." And Dad's like, "There's only two rules, no dating till you graduate, and no dating till you graduate." And so they changed the rule to if she dates, then you can date. And the daughter's basically like, "Well, she's never gonna date," and the dad's like, "Oh, that's good." So because she just wants to go to school, and she thinks that she's kind of pretentious in the sense that not just she thinks that she's better than everyone, but she thinks that everyone else is just a moron who's doing their high school thing. But I mean, that kind of the point. They're kids, you know what I'm saying? She's just more mature. And anyway, long story short, Joseph Gordon-Levitt wants to date her little sister so bad that they convince another rich douchebag student who wants to date her sister as well that he should hire Heath Ledger to date her right here so that the little sister can go on a date with the douchebag guy, but it's secretly all a ploy so that the little nerdy kid can get with her little sister.
God damn.
Right. It's a pretty crazy movie, but I mean that's some Shakespeare stuff. It's basically like this girl is a bitch. She has a sister that cannot date because the dad won't let him, you know what I mean? And that's like all that little Shakespeare shit of like behind the scenes, like, oh, everyone thinks they, much ado about nothing. Everyone thinks they know what's going on, but in reality it's this fucking little nerdy kid, wants to date this girl's sister, and it's basically kickstarted all sorts of just crazy stuff in this movie.
Hijinks galore.
Right, but the reason that I brought it up in the first place of remakes is because The Taming of the Shrew is hundreds of years old. Like Shakespeare's hundreds and hundreds of years old, and basically this is the first remake of it. So it took hundreds of years before a remake was done, and then when the remake was done, it wasn't just a retelling. So like they had made it into a play several times. It was a play, and I'm sure they've made a Taming of the Shrew film adaptation. But that's exactly what it is. It's an adaptation directly from the source material. This is a remake in the sense of Cruel Intentions, which is also the same thing, Dangerous Liaisons remade for the 90s and retitled and repackaged and resold to teenagers. A lot of people don't know She's All That. Same thing. So I was just watching this movie last night, and it just made me think, like what, because I was thinking about the Little Mermaid controversy. We don't have to bring that up just yet, but I was thinking to myself, like, when something is so loved, like The Little Mermaid, and you hit it so hard on the head when they made the cartoon film, how much time would we need to pass before we can remake The Little Mermaid and it be acceptable? And how much of the film could we or should we change without people freaking out, feeling like they have artistic input? Because we don't know what the whatever his name is, Hans Christian Andersen, is going to think about, a Black Mermaid. But I'm pretty sure he wrote The Little Mermaid as like a, it was written because he was writing love letters to some dude. So like The Little Merman would be more appropriate, and it would piss people off. But
The Little Merman.
Yeah, The Little Merman, exactly. But yeah, like I know I just went on a long-winded rant that I said would be about 15 seconds, but I ended up doing the plot of the movie too. But it's just how like, is there a, what's the word, precipice? Is there something that we need? Like, are there boxes to check before we can all agree and say yes, we should remake this? And how much of it should we change? You know what I'm saying? Because this movie caters to teenagers. When this movie came out, and I was a kid, I didn't know. And then when I was a teenager, I didn't know that it was Shakespeare. The Lion King is Hamlet with animals. So I mean, Disney had already done it before too. I just, that's how, yeah. That's my little thing about it. I know I go into a little rant, but
we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that thought.
Yeah, we'll come back to the Little Mermaid. But yeah, I think this is a good end of story. Is I think this is a good remake. That's what made me think about it, and I was like, well, we should talk about remakes, especially because The Little Mermaid's being remade. Disney has been remaking a lot of stuff lately, and a lot of people, I feel like, have original ideas, and that's something that we talk about off screen a lot. Is that who knows how many original ideas, like great content that people like would want to watch, that have been turned down over the past couple years because the people that are in charge, these test viewings and all, well, you know what I'm saying, like when they show the product to people before they release it, the audience didn't react well to that idea. Cool that a peer review of 10 people in a room who were offered free coffee and donuts watching 2 clips of promo for a movie thought that the movie was shit. Like, awesome, great. Maybe take a chance, which, Hollywood's not going to do at all. It might be corporate greed. Who knows?
Because they put, I mean, we'll come back to this once we finish this trailer real quick. Because it's like, I could talk about
Tempestuous?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah. He deserved it. Just go watch. You'll have to watch the movie, but
okay.
they do kind of make her look real bad in this trailer.
There's a perfect guy.
Oh, rest in peace.
She was just trying to play some soccer.
You never give up,
You want to know how I got this microphone?
Oh, no, not a microphone.
This is not good.
Oh yeah,
Things I
not
hate
Brandy.
about
Shit, please edit that out. Gabrielle Union is in this movie. Sorry, I said that. The reason I said Brandy was because we had just watched Drive Me Crazy, another '90s movie,
Go out with her.
before the night before this, and they were like, "This sounds nothing like Brandy." It was like fucking the Donnas was the band or something in the at their centennial. So she was like, "This sounds nothing like Brandy."
Oh man.
Anyway.
All right. So what I was gonna say about, I mean, it looks like it'd be a pretty fun movie to watch, right? Seems like a good time.
It's fun, yes. That's exactly what it is. It's fun.
But when it comes to remakes, it's just like for me, it just blows my mind how they'll put like such a massive budget into something, right? Because like they release the budget numbers online for everybody to see, and then
Right.
it's like you put all this money in, and then it's just like, why aren't you like paying the people that need to be getting paid here? It's like, where's the money going? And then like
Well,
this movie's not a great example because it's like an older movie, but it's like, so you got a lot of movies with CGI nowadays, and it's like that apparently cost out the ass.
yeah, and this movie had a budget of 13 million and made almost 100 million dollars in summer of 1999. So,
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, that's like, that's more than tripling your budget. A budget of 13 million and the box office is 60.4 million.
True that.
It had positive reviews for critics. It's Heath Ledger, the breakout role, and there he won. He would go on to win Best Supporting Actor award after he passed away. He'd win the award posthumously, I believe, as the Joker. Yeah, and this is his first movie. So like this is the movie that introduced everyone to him. So that's important too. But
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta.
it gives
Turn
you
the water real quick. Keep it.
okay. Okay. Well, what I was gonna say is it gives young actors a chance too. When people give young writers and producers and directors a chance to display their original idea, magic can happen. Okay. There's a show that I would highly suggest everyone to watch on Netflix called The Movies That Made Us. And there's an episode about Dirty Dancing. And if you watch it, it is a train wreck. Everything about the making of Dirty Dancing, you would think that this movie would fail beyond fail, beyond fail, beyond fail. And it's become one of the most beloved movies of all time. It elevated Patrick Swayze to a higher level than he ever could have been, even though he was already at his peak. It brought Jennifer Grey into the limelight. It rekindled one of the Righteous Brothers, career with a hit song. So
Hey.
and it gave us a beautiful soundtrack. Now Maxie's back. I was just telling everyone that Heath Ledger, this is how he got his break, and et cetera, et cetera. Like writers and directors and stuff, like this is how they get their break too. These young stars, like we need these new generation of people. It's like it's the same thing with Eternals. Like, okay, cool, y'all casted Angelina Jolie in another movie in which she's playing Angelina Jolie. Great, awesome. She has been in so many movies, and she is so past. I hate to say she's past her prime. I'm not saying she's a bad actress because she's not. I'm just saying, like, we've seen her so much because we know that she can do a good job that it's hard for me to subvert my expectations when you put her in a role like in the MCU or something like that.
That's how I feel like. Okay, so I feel that same sentiment for Carla Esposito or One Carla Esposito.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
they're
I
just putting
feel the same
everyone-
too.
And I feel like we're gonna get to that feeling that we have for like some of the older actors a lot quicker with him.
I already have that. I've had that feeling for him, that feeling of contempt because he's literally the bad guy in everything. Cool, he's the bad guy in The Mandalorian. Cool, he's the bad guy in Breaking Bad. Oh man, you know what? I'm tired of seeing Carlos Esposito as the bad guy. Let me fire up Far Cry real quick.
Boom.
Son of a...
Oh man, he's the bad guy in The Boys.
Right. But I want you to hit on this too, like people turn down ideas that they don't know, that they think are going to fail because they think that they know better. And one of the things I was talking about while you're gone is, in The Movies That Made Us, a show on Netflix that I highly recommend, an episode about Dirty Dancing, when they tell you the story of how that movie was made from the script all the way to the getting the music in the film to, you know, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey not getting along because they had a kind of a thing in a movie they were in together, The Red Dawn. Funny because, you know, they were in that movie Red Dawn, and we're talking about remakes. Red Dawn got a remake and no one remembers it. Anyway,
Shit.
talking about remaking good movies that don't need to be remade. So that's another point. Movie was made in the 80s, remade in the 2000s, and no one cares or remembers. Then you got 21 Jump Street, same thing, but that's neither here nor there. Dirty Dancing, everyone basically was, this video tape company was taking a chance with Dirty Dancing. It was a videotape company would, back in the 80s, right? Because videotapes were very expensive. They were like $50 to buy one, right?
Sheesh.
That's why rental stores were so popular, because, you know, why not try before you buy type thing, right?
Right.
So what they would do is they would rent the rights of the film companies like Universal, WB, etc. would rent the film rights out to certain videotape distributing companies, and they would own the rights for a little bit, and they would release the videotapes and either sell them or they would rent them out at the local, you know, video hut, you know, whatever you would call it. This company, who all they did was distribute and attain the rights, and then they'd lose the rights after a certain amount of time, attain the rights, etc., took a chance to make a movie, and that movie was Dirty Dancing. They almost lost everything. You know, they were basically told no at every turn. Actors and actresses weren't getting along. Like, you know, shooting the film was hard to do because they had to shoot in 2 different locations and make them look exactly the same. Like, there's just a lot of things that go on. Like, they go through, I think there's one scene, and then I'll stop gushing about how magical that the making of that is. Where they're talking about, the guy said we must have gone through an entire bag full of 100 cassette tapes before, you know, we were deciding on what the final song of the movie is, where Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey do the dance at the end, the final scene. And he pulls out the very last cassette tape out of the bag and puts it in, and it starts, you know, Time of Your Life. And he hit pause and he's like, now either we've been up all night and I'm crazy, or, you know, this is the song, right? And she's like, I think this is the song. And they play it, and it's, you know, one of the Righteous Brothers. It rekindles his career, and he's singing. I can't remember who he's singing with, but that's it right there. The first one is the dance scene itself, Time of My Life, Final Dance. That song right there is one of the biggest songs of the 80s, one of the biggest hits ever. You know, like, this movie is beloved all over the world through different generations, you know what I'm saying? And it's amazing how it can cross the generational gap. But the whole point of me, all long-winded, was Heath Ledger got his big break because they took a chance and said, let's remake The Taming of the Shrew into a 90s teen era dramedy romance, right? Just like this videotape company took a chance and said, let's make this movie. And throughout the production, nowadays, think about Batgirl. Batgirl just got canceled because of, like, the tiniest, like, from what I understand, like, barely anything happened other than, like, people seeing, like, on-set photos and photos they weren't supposed to see of costumes before the filter for the film was, you know, how they put a filter over the movies. So, like, the colors of the costumes are always different, like, when you, like, have on-set pictures. So, of course, it looks weird or fake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Robert Pattinson looked that way, and the Batman is supposed to be fantastic. It's it's things like that happening, and then people say, oh, well, just cancel it. Cancel Batgirl. And, you know, like, Michael Keaton and who was the other person that was going to be in the Batgirl movie? I can't remember, but they both said that they were very disappointed because they said that they felt like they had a lot to give and they had a good product going, and we'll never know now because it's been canceled, you know? And if even a quarter of the disaster that was the making of Dirty Dancing had happened to the Batgirl film, good God. Like, people would have been like, oh yeah, burn the whole set down. Don't let anyone know that we were going to make a Batgirl movie.
Right.
But
True.
that's because we have the internet now. I remember back they told a story about Return of the Jedi where they said there was like when they were filming the scene on Jabba's barge, there was no internet, there was handheld cameras and pictures that you could like take pictures and get developed. And there was about 6 to 12 people there watching the filming of Return of the Jedi, and the people walked up to them, the crew, and said, "Hey," and they were like, "Hey, y'all are more than welcome to stay. Obviously, you're fans and stuff like that, but like, just keep this our little secret, because no one's supposed to know we're filming this movie. This is the sequel to Empire." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll keep it a secret." And guess what? They kept it a secret and kept the pictures and video footage to themselves for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's like even the fans, like if it's something you care about, why would you sit there and be like, I was on set and I took pictures and man, they just looked like complete dog crap. And it's like, yeah, they haven't. What anybody if I dressed up like Batman right now and stepped up to you and was like, "What's up, man?" You'd be like, "Bro, you look stupid as fuck." But if like I took a cool ass picture with a camera and we edited it and put like 2 filters on it and colored it right, make it, like add effects, it's like, whoa, you're Batman.
I
You know
feel
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And Batman's a good way, these trailers that you're pulling up to are good because Batman's been remade so many times and is so hit or miss. It's like the
Yeah.
first one they make has Adam West and it's a hit. The second one they make, everyone is, bat flapping their gums, going back to the fans. Uh, this movie's gonna suck because Tim Burton made it and he just made Beetlejuice and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Those are the only movies he has under his belt, and he's gonna get Beetlejuice to play Batman. It's chances like that get taken, and we get awesome movies like this, 1989's Batman. And then what's another chance that they took? Hey, Prince, will you do the soundtrack? What? Prince does the whole soundtrack to this movie.
The whole
And
damn
without
thing.
this movie, we don't get one of the best sequels ever, Batman Returns. And everyone talks about how iconic Michelle Pfeiffer is as Catwoman and Danny DeVito as the Penguin. So it's, all this shit really does come full circle because right after this, they'd make Batman Returns, and then what they do? They changed directors and
Change
they made
actors.
Batman Forever because they wanted a more kid-friendly direction. And we all see how well that went because by the time Batman Begins started filming, nobody wanted a kid friendly Batman. Everyone wanted a realistic Batman.
I want some grit. I want some teeth clenching. Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know because she's out writing a new script and it has nothing to do with the remake of a movie that came out 10 years ago.
Oh my god. All right,
Exactly.
let's watch this trailer because I feel like we could do a little discussion on like because I want to come back to that point of how long should it be before a movie gets remade, and I don't necessarily think it has to be a long time, but I
Well,
do
Batman
think you
proves
have
that it
to.
doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that you have to. How I do it? How I say it? It's like you gotta make sure that when you're doing a remake or something new like that, that the basis for this one is either a better movie in comparison because it's gonna get compared, or it's gotta somehow manage to do its own thing.
Right.
And the big problem with Batman is no matter what the Batman movie, they always have to touch on his past. And it's just
Yeah.
like people are so worn out by like that sad story of little boy in back alley with parents mugged and murdered. Now little boy is millionaire philanthropist playboy who is the Batman.
Well, I think Spider-Man does a way worse job of that because, like, bro? Uncle Ben is dead. We get it. With great power comes great responsibility. He gets bit. Like, the origin of Spider-Man has been recorded in film probably more than origin of Batman, to be honest. But we're stepping in the same pile of Dookie right now. Where, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like, the you know it like you said, it doesn't have to be a long amount of time, like that's what I'm trying to gauge, because like I said, Shakespeare happened so long ago, and then right at the turn of the century, 99, the millennium, right?
Right.
They remake it, and they revamp it, and like you said, are they going to do something completely different, or are they going to, is it going to be the same but it does its own thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, Batman's a perfect example, because like you were just saying, with the origin story,
Yeah.
right? Like, if I remember Batman Begins correctly, they like, do you remember the first little part of Batman Begins? I remember he gets attacked by the bats and stuff, and they show Thomas Wayne, and they show stuff in flashbacks, but they don't really show the robbery, did they? The
Well,
murder.
they definitely show him in the alley, and like I'm pretty sure you see like you don't see the actual murder, but you hear the gunshots and you see like his mother's pearls hit the ground.
What iconic. I think that if you're gonna have it in there, like, just that's all it should be, is the bang bang, and then like the flash with like maybe his eyes swelling with tears, and then the pearls and the roses hit the ground. Like, that's that's all we need, because we know it. Everyone knows it. Batman is as popular as the most recognizable brand on the planet, Coca-Cola, the most delicious drink, very refreshing. Hit me up, Coca-Cola.
All right, let's go.
Let's hit this trailer, especially since they made the Joker the guy who fucking killed his parents in this movie, so it did its own thing completely. Tim Burton said, just screw the comics, make the Joker the guy that did it.
Shit, oh, there's the Joker gas.
Right? Gotham looks cool. The plan. Jesus, Batman! Oh
Oh my god!
Batman
Batman
doesn't
was-
kill anybody. Gatling gun
Oh my
directly.
god, Batman can't aim for shit. Did you see? Hold on, I gotta run that back. This man has. Look how many bullets he shot, and then there were missiles, and your Joker's just standing right in the middle of all of it.
Right. And all the Joker needed to kill his mom was a gun.
Who is this man that got punched?
I don't know. He was.
Oh man,
Oh,
these
goodness.
gloves, are these oven mitts or are they real?
But that's my point of like the beauty of film. Like, Batgirl got canceled because people saw stuff like her costume and stuff. And it's like, bro, don't look at that. Just wait till it's over. You think the fire coming out of the back of the Batmobile looked like that when they filmed it? I can guarantee you not.
Oh man, this is the crispest suit this man's ever worn. That lady's disgusted by how good it looks on him.
Oh, you'll be disgusted by her face later on when he throws some acid on it. I remember that part.
Oh
Whoa!
shit!
Oh, Batman definitely kills people.
Bro, Batman definitely be out here doing some murder.
Batman. Oh, well, in the sequel, remember, he one of the clowns of like the remnants of, like, I guess the gang of miscreants that happened after the Joker and in between the Penguin, I don't know, like, puts a bomb on him, and he's like, haha, and then Batman's like, heh, and then he looks down and the dude's got the bomb strapped to him, and Batman picks him up, throws him over the railing down into like one of those little cubby New York apartment looking subway things, and the dude just explodes. And I'm like, that was 8 sticks of dynamite with a Looney Tunes clock on the front. There's no way he survived.
Oh my
Batman murdered him.
God. Just fucking murdered him. Cold blooded.
I'm Batman.
What? He said Batman.
Get those wonderful toys.
What are these pants, bro?
My life is really
My life is really
Jesus.
complex.
Now I'm gonna be real. We took, like sorry. Tim Burton made the Joker kill Batman's parents in this movie. That's like the big artistic change that he made for Batman, right?
Right.
So it's like, did it make the movie better? I think so. Like, it's supposed to be like a random hoodlum, which, is cool, but like, why does Batman give a shit about the Joker other than the fact that he was like, this asshole mafioso type criminal in Gotham that got, he fell into the vat and all that stuff. And it's like, damn, the Joker's being real evil. It's like, give me a reason like why you need to beat the Joker. We know why you want to beat the Joker. You don't like evil guys. You're Batman, understandable. But it's like when you add stuff like his catchphrase, the Joker's catchphrase in the movie is, "You ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight?" And he tells that to Bruce Wayne at one point, and Bruce Wayne looks at him and says, "What?" Because that's what he said to Bruce Wayne after he just shot his mother. And then, one of his henchmen's like, "Hey, the cops are coming," and pulls him away. And the look on Bruce Wayne's, on Michael Keaton's face is like,
starts clicking.
Yeah, it also the inner machinations of his mind are definitely not an enigma at this point.
This old ass clown.
Exactly. And so Bozo, you ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight? And he realized, he's like, "What'd you say?" And he's like, "It's just my like calling card, something I say to people before I murder them type thing, blah blah blah." And it's like, okay, now we got something to work with. And that's why I'd like, there's even a comeback at the end of the movie where Kim Basinger, right there, screaming, holding Batman, the what's it called, damsel in distress, is tricking the Joker because they're at the top of the clock tower and she sees Batman in the shadows. So she's like, "Oh yeah, you're so sexy." She's making out with him. She's about to go down on him. In fact,
oh god,
Jack Nicholson's like looking there like cross-eyed, and then you just hear from behind him, "Excuse me." And then he's like, "Huh?" And the Batman's like, "You ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight?" And just punches him directly in the face. And it's so fulfilling. It's like, I can't imagine that movie being any other way. And let's not forget that, like, if there's any Batman fanboys out there, yes, we understand that it strays from the source material. But what you don't understand is that if you weren't around in '89, you're not going to understand that this movie was beloved when it came out. People saw this movie in fucking droves. It was not critically panned once it was released. So that goes back to the Batgirl point. We'll never know if Batgirl was going to be a good movie. You can't base that off of set pictures and costume design and leaked this and leaked that. That's for another podcast, why the internet and social media has ruined the world. But yeah, Batman trailer.
Let's get back in these last few seconds.
Right.
He kicked that window wide open.
That was a door, but I mean, sure.
Kicked it off the hinges. Look at that helmet. Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton.
That's all people saw before the movie came out. I bet they were in the theater cackling, going, "Jack Nicholson, Beetlejuice, in." Like, oh wait, what? All right, Batman '89, great movie, great trailer. It didn't take long before. Okay, so this is the first remake of Batman, because the first movie came out in the '60s with the shark repellent and all that. It was based off the Goofy TV show. So this was the first attempt at making a more. This is what I call a half and half. This, is enough to please child fans and more so a Silver Age comic adult fans, probably. Because people who saw this movie were probably, people anywhere from 8 to 40, I would think. Like when it came out, you know what I mean? And now everyone's seen it pretty much. Who knows how many people who knows how many people just went to take their kid because they're like, "Oh God, they're begging me, and I can't believe that they made Beetlejuice Batman." And oh man, his Jack Nicholson, can he even do a good joke? And then they go in with their kid, and they're like falling off the edge of their seat. You know what I'm saying? Like because how great it is, or how bad they thought it was. Maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they thought it strayed from the source material.
Right. What is the Batman?
So how many years is that? It's like 65, 66 when the movie with Adam West came out, and this is '89.
Let's see. Oh,
so like about 20 years or something like that, right? Yeah,
Excuse
66.
Me? So
it's
somebody
over.
did an edit. Hold on, somebody
I'm
did
done.
a
I'm
what?
done. I see it. That I'm done. That's.
Hold on. We gotta watch this one.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll watch.
This feels like a treat. The hidden.
Is there something in the way?
Hold
Yeah.
on. It only goes up to 720. All right, we know what kind of time they're working on.
I swear by heaven, I'll kill you all.
Not the Pow and the Zoc.
Oh no! He's enjoying it.
Sinister Riddler.
Oh,
Hello? Batman speaking.
that's a bomb in his hand.
What kind of creature would gobble up a bird in a tree?
The Penguin.
Oh no! They changed the penguin too.
Oh my god.
How come Batman doesn't dance anymore?
I mean, Catwoman was black in the series. They could have changed. What's her name's daughter?
Oh man.
You grace us with your presence.
It's definitely not as funny if you change her though. Oh, the old Riddler.
Pow.
Prepare Batcopter for
Splat. Wait, did blood splatter on that dude's face?
Prepare Batcopter for
Yeah, he
immediate
did. Yeah.
I
The old Batcopter.
The Batcopter. That jumping jack he did.
The original car.
Man, look at him go.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
This
Through
is
the
the
fire.
remake. This is the remake we deserved.
Oh man, he was finna take him out the. Oh man.
See, okay, now this is the perfect time to talk about the bigger bomb. This is the perfect time to talk about the Little Mermaid because, well, if we never changed Batman or the source material or the actors, then we would have this in 2022.
Right.
Awesome. I just think that you shouldn't make the mermaid black because clearly she's white in the drawing. She's white.
Oh man.
White. And Batman is Adam West. So bring Adam West back from the grave so we can make the sequel to the Batman.
R.I.P. Right.
He can take the mantle. Robert Pattinson, they can make Batman Beyond finally. And Robert Pattinson can play old Batman. And we'll get the Necronomicon and we'll resurrect Adam West. And he can play Terry McGinnis, young Batman.
They definitely should.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah, they should definitely work on that.
I don't know why they haven't.
it.
It would have been incredible. Like Ben Affleck. Because remember, guys, Ben Affleck wanted to make one more Batman movie, which he wanted to direct. Because we all know, and don't sit here if people watch this in the comments and say, oh, he's a bad director, bad this and that. No, he's not. He won an Oscar for The Town. He's a good actor. He's a good director. You know, he made that movie, The Tender Bar, on Prime, on Amazon, is really good. You know, he helped with Good Will Hunting. He's acted in that. Like, he's proven himself, in other words. And I thought he was a pretty decent Batman. You know?
Okay,
So, especially if now that we know that, like, he was given direction more than he was able to, like, make the character his own, which Christian Bale was able to make the character his own more than he was given direction, you know? Christopher Nolan, you know, and him just happened to have, like, the same but different type view of what Batman should be.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. I think it'd be really cool. But it's like, who would they cast to be new Batman? You know what I'm saying? Like the younger guy. Who would they cast? Oh, yeah, you're saying Robert Pattinson is him. And
Yeah,
then
like, well, they should have made They should have made Ben Affleck. They should have let him make the movie he wanted to make, which was, you know, Deathstroke is terrorizing him, and there's, like, legit murder, and, like, he's ruining Batman's life, and it's Ben Affleck wanted it to be like a thriller, like a drama thriller verging on a horror, because Deathstroke is doing such violent, horrible things to ruin Batman. And that was going to be the last time he played Batman. I think they should have let him do that. And then they should have took a chance and made Batman Beyond, right? And then maybe Robert Pattinson, maybe not. Probably not though, because Terry McGinnis is a teenager, and I'm not a fan of the whole, if you're gonna be a 17 or 18-year-old, the furthest I'm willing to go up in age as far as actors go is probably about 19 or 20 years old playing a 17-year-old. 21, 22 if you look hella young, you know what I'm saying? Because Terry McGinnis is a high schooler. Robert Pattinson could not get away with playing a high schooler again.
Not a
He
second time.
barely got away with it the first time. Okay, so teaser trailer for Little Mermaid. I have not seen it yet because I don't want to watch it because the whole controversy just it makes me so mad, Like, I'm sure she does phenomenal, but let's see what we got here.
Let's see the video that somehow reached almost 2 million dislikes.
Right, it totally has nothing to do with a bunch of racists getting together and saying, "Don't dislike this video."
All right, let's see. Is there?
This is what I'm interested in right here. The
visuals.
Yeah, because like Ariel looks like she's not underwater, but she is in every thumbnail that I see of her.
Oh, I get
which
what
I
you're
think
saying.
Which I think is really cool. Like everything just kind of floats, which is the way it should be when you're that far under the water. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of movement happening.
Okay.
And like when you go swimming, think about it. You're floaty. You know what I mean? Like everything should be floaty. Everything looks great so far. I'm not like. Her hair's moving great underwater. The visuals look great. She looks believably underwater, but also not underwater at the same time, which is what we want. Because in The Little Mermaid, the cartoon, you don't see Ariel going glub 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 with bubbles flying out of her nose and mouth while she's trying to sing. You know what I'm saying?
So, this is the thumbnail right here. But what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking maybe the people of the interwebs. I think maybe they wanted the water effects to be more like Aquaman's water effects. I can pull them up after this, but
I know Aquaman's water effects. I know what you're talking about.
I can kind of see what they're saying, but
I like this better because this is a musical, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna be seeing this girl like take deep breaths and belt out stuff, and what's her name, Ursula, do the same thing. Melissa McCarthy is supposed to be Ursula, I believe. So yeah, like they're gonna be singing underwater. Like at the end of the day, it's a musical. It's not a superhero movie. It's not supposed to be action packed. This is a romance. Like this is a romance for children, for them to be inspired by the fantastical. Like I said, it's a romance. Like Hans Christian Andersen wrote it because he was writing because he couldn't supposedly, right? And there is quotes from the love letters. And those love letters were in between what, someone correct me. I don't want to look it up, but they're like in between the Little Mermaid original prints or whatever. And he says in one of those letters, quote, like to paraphrase him, I feel towards you the way that I would feel towards a woman. And I feel like a woman when I talk to you, in the sense of like, he's saying that this Edward guy, he feels romantic feelings towards him like he would towards a woman, which he's never felt before. So a lot of people would concur from that the prince is based off of Edward, and Hans Christian Andersen is the mermaid, right? This unattainable thing, this faraway dream, which is him to be with a man back then, which I'm sure was a big no-no because people still hate it. But yeah, like I think there's a lot of symbolism that goes into this that a lot of people let just fly over their head because they've just seen the Disney film, the interpretation, and not read the source material. Which is usually the opposite. Like we were talking about Batman, like he can't be a good Batman because source material. And now it's like She can't be a good mermaid because the first adaptation of it, they made her white.
Made her white.
I mean, you know.
True that.
Realistically, they should have gave her human legs with a fish upper torso.
See, that's what they didn't want you to know about.
I think the water effects look cool. I feel like it. I think it should look like this. Water should be still this far away and this deep down. Remember that her father's kingdom is supposed King Triton's. Is that his name, King Triton or whatever? His kingdom is like not supposed to be easy to find. So of course it would be down in the depths of like, you know.
Right. It is looking a little dark in here.
Right. It's like the water isn't supposed to move a whole lot. And like if you've ever been deep into a pool, like a 20-foot deep pool, you know, like those super deep things, you know, and you slide all the way down to the bottom, and then look up through the water. Think about the way the light strikes and the calmness you feel and the sound of silence, yet it's like an overwhelming roar because you can hear the liveliness of the water. I feel like now watching this for the first time, this trailer transcends that. And that's good because it's supposed to be fantastical. It's not supposed to be realistic because I hate to break it to everybody. Not only did they make the mermaid black, mermaids don't exist in our reality. So I'm sorry that the water effects aren't realistic for you, but the love story of a girl being a mermaid meeting an octopussy witch, you know, Ursula's based off of Disney will probably not admit it, but it's very obvious that Ursula's based off drag queen culture. So,
Oh, interesting.
look at her makeup. Look at her makeup. Look at her mannerisms.
Okay.
I don't hear anyone complaining that Melissa McCarthy isn't purple.
Right. Ain't nobody said a word about that.
But I don't know though. I don't. This is all we have, right? Like it's just we just have this one teaser trailer. Like no one has seen any of the other characters. We've only seen Flounder and her, right?
I mean, did we even really see Flounder though?
Flounder, back it up when she's going up the thing, swimming upward. Flounder is looking up behind her. Yep, right here, I think.
Let's see.
When she looks up here in a minute, I believe, is going to be the shot right after this. I hope she sees the light. There's Flounder right there.
Oh my
That's
God.
Flounder. Blue and yellow. Yeah, blue and
no.
yellow.
Poor little Flounder. Oh,
But
man.
dude, you see what under the sea? There's gonna be a crab singing. My God.
No.
And y'all are mad that the mermaid is dark.
Oh no. That's not gonna sit well. See, this is the problem that Lion King had. The animals, they
looked too realistic. So when they talked and sang, it was like, bro, stop.
It was disturbing. Oh man.
People are mad that the mermaid is black. But,
Flounder looks like the bass you'd hang on the wall that sings the song. And when you click the button for and he'd like flap about a little bit and he'd sing some little country song. Oh man.
Oh, man. Sing some Tyler Childers at least.
Tyler Childers. 1 million FPS. Slow mo guys. They're busting eggs wide open. Let's see here. Let's see. What's another remake? Oh man. People have said a whole lot about it since then, huh? But let's see here. What's another remake that was good? Or we could look at the Suicide Squad, right? That was a remake, cause no, it a remake though. I feel like it was a follow up. Oh man,
I think it's a follow up.
See, got all kinds of issues going on.
It's a reboot. It's one of those reboot remakes. Does that make sense? Where it's like it doesn't retcon the one before it. It just kind of moves on from it.
Oh man, a year ago, why the Suicide Squad worked where Garbage Squad failed? What? Oh man.
I
Well,
like Garbage Squad, thanks.
featuring James Gunn. Let's see. Dude, 15 million people watched that trailer. It's crazy. 18 million watched this one. Suicide Squad 2 movie. See, they didn't even know what they were calling it. Poor fella got his
I mean,
head
that's
chopped off as
basically
a
is
thumbnail.
that basically is it. That's what it is. I mean,
Empathizing with villains too. I think they got us trying to empathize with too many villains, dog. Like
yeah,
bad
like
guys need to be
I
bad
want a
guys.
reason to hate. Exactly, like some people are just bad.
And then they be
Like there
putting
is no like for people to be like, but they had a tragic past. Okay, but they never say that they're sorry, and they just keep doing bad stuff, so they're not learning a lesson, so they're a bad guy.
exactly.
Like I don't care if their dad yelled at them when they were 4. They're a bad guy.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Was that
Anime
like
is doing it a lot too. It's really irritating. Official teaser trailer for Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
what the
Is
fuck?
this supposed to be a game?
Oh, this is supposed to be or was? Did it get canceled? I never hear nothing about this.
Look at the year on it. See what when it got uploaded.
Hold on. We'll finish the
It's made
trailer.
by Rocksteady.
What the fuck? Honestly, I don't understand why like more movies aren't made in like video game cinematic
Format.
arts. Yeah. Cause it's like they're
Like
making
Spider-Man
some killer
one.
cutscenes.
Man, the Spider-Man game was great.
It's better on PS5. Got a bullet?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they just shot your pizza. Well, I guess that's what you get for having cheese pizza.
Task Force X has lost the target. Damn it! Argus 3 is taking heavy fire. Get to Park Ridge ASAP. Don't worry, boss. We got this. Hey, Boomer! Lay down suppressant fire.
Boomer. Oh, boomerang.
Yeah, Boomerang, probably.
What is that? Australian for hangover?
Who's that supposed to be?
I can translate. Boomerang has a
Wait,
concussion
Shark?
from the enemy you
Yeah,
met
he's
in our last
in the
in the-
Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yeah, he's in the first animated Suicide Squad episode.
I never
miss.
Never miss. Yeah, we
I like the Harley Quinn TV show.
Task Force X. Alpha target is in the
Ugh.
open. Access to the Metropolis Grand Hotel and engage. Before I have another reason to blow those
Man, I can't wait for this to be over so I can look at when this happened. Like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like how do we just...
There's no.
Oh no! You can't just play music like this on me. Oh no!
We're screwed.
Oh man! Well, shit.
What was the? I didn't hear it, but what was the song? Instant demonetization.
It was Outkast, bro.
Oh no!
It was Bombs Over Be Dead.
Of course it was.
It's like we can't even commit to watching the rest of this trailer anymore. Y'all done fumbled the bag. See,
When
DC
2020.
2020? Did it even come out?
It says it's coming to 2022, and it's still
coming
2022.
in 2022. Hold on, let's do a little research here.
Did we get? Wait. If you search it, search that though. See if a trailer came out.
2023.
Okay, man, that's gonna be a good game. Did an official trailer drop yet?
Let's see.
Yep.
11 months
Official
ago.
trailer.
Okay.
Well,
maybe. Oh, they got one 9 months ago. All right, let's see. Maybe we won't get disturbed by.
I'm already
copyrighted
disturbed. The
music.
Flash is in it.
Right? Well, I mean, they have to kill the Justice League of the objective.
Oh hell yeah! Everyone's gonna buy this game now just so they can kill Ezra Miller.
Ah!
You're just the team mascot, aren't you, mate? The loser of the league, folks.
How dare they finally, like, Schneider finally be like, hey, y'all wanted some Flash? Here you go. We finally made him cool. Ezra Miller loses his mind and kidnaps a child.
I gave orders.
Killing the
I know
Flash
that.
seems very difficult. Yo, is there multiplayer? You know
Bro,
what?
it'd be cool. Because you gotta be the Suicide Squad. Is it like literally the squad? We all get online and we each pick a
Yo.
Suicide Squad member and we go kill superheroes?
That would be honestly. I would kind of like that. That would be kind of fun.
I'd like that better than the new one. What's it called? The game that the trailer we were talking about the other day.
Arkham Knights, the one with
Yeah.
the That doesn't seem bad. It's got
It
like
doesn't
at
seem
least
bad,
two
but this seems real cool.
It's like, and we're taking a big risk here because it's like some kind of EDM thing. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. So maybe it's actual in-game music that's not somebody else's song made for something other than the. Hold on, I'm gonna run that back.
Well, they're taking a big risk anyway because the Marvel game with the Avengers, where they all look different, like they're not any of the characters from the film. You know, like it didn't fail, but like nobody gave a crap, right?
It flopped a little bit. Yo, wait, what? What's wrong with the flap? Now there's a reason. Okay, so you're not just killing them to be killing them. Something's wrong with them.
Yeah,
Look at
clearly
his skin.
something's wrong. Yeah.
That man needs some. He needs to go to a dermatologist.
But right. But to keep it on subject, like I was saying, they didn't use the characters from the movie. So in a sense, this is kind of like re-envisioning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
It's another type of remake.
Yeah. Because like she still has the bat, and she still looks very much like a Margot Robbie-esque type Harley Quinn,
She
without
definitely
being
got
Margot
the voice
Robbie.
for it.
Yeah. Well, no, I think that's more so Margot Robbie had the voice to be able to be Harley Quinn, because Harley Quinn had this voice long before Margot Robbie even was a star. Oh, bad. You know, like when she premiered on the animated series, because she's not even an original comic book character. She premiered on Batman the Animated Series in the 90s, so.
Boom. Just ate his head. That's pretty graphic, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, now maybe this is just for bro. That would be terrified of that shit.
Oh, I would too.
So like, my question is,
deep now. Sorry, just had to get that out.
I know he's got fucking Key Blast. All right, I think I've had enough of this game already.
It looks pretty good.
This motherfucker's out here shooting Kameo Blast.
It looks pretty good though. My thing is though, Flash is like got big the deep from the boys vibes for me now after the whole Ezra Miller stuff happened.
Yo, they got some gameplay? Let's watch a little gameplay.
What's it called? Henry Cavill signed to the MCU.
That's who?
We don't know, but I'm thinking the only person he could really play is like Wolverine or something. There was somebody at the game thrifty type store that's next to the thrift store on Coliseum that was like, we were talking about it, and he named a Marvel character that Henry Cavill would be like. Once he named him, we were both like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Like, he would be amazing as him. But then I can't remember who it was.
Oh wait, did we watch this trailer? I gotta get this trailer out the way. We didn't already watch this, right?
Right? Yeah, we watched it.
We watched the pizza get blown
Definitely
up.
watched this trailer.
Oh, so is this just both trailers put together? I thought there was a gameplay. It's just the gameplay in the trailer, man.
Yeah, we'd already seen the gameplay.
Yeah,
Just probably some stuff we didn't.
High on life. All right, let's see. What is this? Wonder Woman. Okay. See, I was curious if it was just the Flash being infected, or do you actually fuck with the rest of them? Wait.
There we go. That's
Superman is on your side? Or are they all turning on each other? And we're just supposed to be the ones to finish the job?
It looks like they're all turning on each other or something. That's what it feels like.
Even if what you do is far from good.
Welcome to Task Force X.
Shock.
Let me take a look at you. A musclehead.
Well, I'm glad there's no goofy ass throwaway character that they just kill immediately to display that we can click a button and blow your head out.
Oh my god, don't eat. Slipknot got done so dirty
Right.
in that movie.
We're all seeing that thing, right?
This has one-way ticket written all over it.
Oi, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here.
Eyes up, people.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. I was just about to do that. Task Force X. Your new mission is to kill.
He just cocked his wrist. Shit, I would not want to. Oh, they got Jon Stewart up in here.
Yeah, I saw him in the earlier.
Okay.
I really liked when he was the host of The Daily Show. Zinger! No laugh.
Taking on the Justice League is the worst idea you've ever heard?
I kinda zoned out.
I kinda zoned out.
Byakugan.
They got not the Byakugan.
Did you see his fucking eyes? Byakugan.
Yeah.
Save the day. Which superheroes did you say you were again? Remember, your heads are ticking.
Boom.
What?
Whose head exploded? Oh, that poor kid. Well, they did it. They did the thing
Yeah,
we
right.
were talking about. Damn. Did he just
Before
spit
we
soda?
could do anything.
So is Wonder Woman still good, maybe?
Waller, the penguin is in flight. Repeat, the penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
I'm so tired.
I
of
mean, that
fucking-
could literally, like, there's so much to that. That scene of showing Superman spray his eyes at her could literally be, like, the moment, like,
Stop him!
one of them turns into whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, Superman, what the frick?
It very much did not get him. Waller, blow up his head.
Blow off his head? Oh shit, what is this, Injustice? No, I'm just playing.
Diana.
This is Injustice!
We have to
Yeah.
find Kara.
What the piss?
Clark, we
How
don't
dare
have
they?
time for-
Y'all are-
I don't like that thing on Superman's head. I think it's stupid. Like, Kal-El needs something like that.
Right, the man's literally indestructible. Let's put armor on him.
Yeah, plot armor. That way
Well-
Goku can instant transmission his bitch ass to a planet with no red sun, and he can beat the just absolute dog shit out of him.
You took advantage. Manipulated my grief.
Oh shit.
Turned me into someone I wasn't.
Anyway, we've got way off topic a little bit, but
That's it.
Isn't
Where's
that
my
the front of
grief?
all right. More remakes.
Yeah, let's see.
So
What we got?
there's, I mean, you know, they remade Beauty and the Beast. A great example would probably be, you don't have to play the trailer, but I just want to throw this out there as an example. The year that 2 Snow White movies came out,
Oh, 2 Snow White movies.
remember there was Snow White and the Huntsman, and then there was Snow White or whatever? Like, they both came out the same year.
Alright, what year did this come out? Come on, give me the year, baby. 2012. Alright, Snow White, and then we'll put 2012. Oh, no, not that year.
What?
Okay. Damn, they only want to show the.
Let me Google it. Let me Google it real quick.
No. Shit, what time we at? Oh shit, we're
Let's
over
see.
an hour.
2 Snow White movies.
There's one for 2023 with Rachel Zegler.
Okay, because it's called Mirror Mirror.
Oh, it's called Mirror Mirror.
Mm-hmm. And then they had made another one in 2012, just called Grimm's Snow White, but I guess it was like straight to DVD or whatever. So they made 3 in 2012, and The Huntsman actually had a sequel called The Huntsman: Winter's War in 2016. But yeah, Mirror Mirror is got Julia Roberts in it and Lily Collins, the daughter of Phil Collins. You know, boom boom. Can feel it coming in the air now. Hold on. His
So
daughter
September
is Snow White.
12th.
But yeah, Mirror Mirror and Snow White and the Huntsman came out the same year, and a lot of people were kind of confused. I remember.
Let's see. Let's find the best trailers. All right, we're gonna do Snow White and the Huntsman first.
I guess that was the better one, considering it got a sequel.
But don't share the link. Get it off my screen.
As if we're not getting it. How do I know if I even want to buy?
Oh my lord! What? You just sliced that man in the crystals?
No,
and then you sucked the life out?
No, unbelievable. Because remember in the cartoon, they never took a sword and cut a guy in half and obliterated him into crystals, and the queen never did anything. This is nothing like the original. This is Black Mermaid shit all over again. Oh my
gosh, she is sucking the soul out of this woman.
I don't remember anyone's soul getting sucked in the first fucking Snow White. I remember a Brazzers interpretation of it, but
oh my god! Even in the bedroom. Oh, they
I
can't even stay on.
None of this in the cartoon 1939 or whatever version, bro. This is a travesty.
I think you know exactly what's going on here.
My bad. It was accepted as a remake because everyone's white. My bad. As long as you make everyone white.
Just like this milk that she's dipping into.
Yeah,
this heavy cream.
It's probably a metaphor for keeping her ivory skin young and complected. God forbid.
Oh my god, who would have thought the follow-up scene was that? Oh my god.
God forbid the melanin touched the fucking Snow White series.
Oh my god, what is it? Angelina Jolie from Beowulf? Hold on, who is this? Whom's the div?
That's the mirror.
Oh my god!
That's what says. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Oh yeah. Oh, Kristen Stewart as Snow White.
She's gonna be like, oh, that's cool.
Exactly right. I thought Kristen Stewart was the dumbest choice for Snow White because it's like she's like fresh off the Twilight series after this. Like the Twilight series was ending or just ending, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make her a strong female lead, give her so.
Right, we're gonna make her a Joan of Arc type character.
Oh, we got Chris Hemsworth in here, baby. Let's go.
That's Thor.
Oh man, he was doing well in this movie. He said, "I don't need one hammer, I need 2 axes." Hold on. Right.
I'm just waiting for the comments for someone to be like, clearly not everyone's white. Chris Hemsworth is Australian. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, rate the drip left from right.
Okay, that's easy. Let's see. We're doing how many people? So we're doing the guards too? Or we're doing the 3 guys in the back?
Yeah, okay, well, I want to count this guard because they got the same drip on in the corners.
Okay, right. 4. He looks scared. He looks like he knows his armor would not protect him against Chris Hemsworth if he didn't have 80 other dudes with him to capture this man.
Oh, man. All right.
Now, these dudes, okay.
These fellas right here.
6, 8. Chris Hemsworth? Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone will probably give him like a 9 just because he's wearing badass stuff and he's a good-looking guy. So, I'm going to give him an 8.
I'm gonna give Chris a 7 to be honest with you.
7. The best one is the first guy in the back.
Nah,
the first
for me,
dudes, they're dating.
Now look,
them two. That's why they're dripped out. They're talking about how ugly Chris Hemsworth's outfit is.
All right, I mean that's acceptable, but I mean, look. So this fella right here, obviously his little shawl, cape, poncho thingy, balling.
Drip.
But I'm feeling this guy more because it's looking like he's got some. He might have some embroidery going on here, my dude, and it's got purple embroidery. See what I'm saying? So like,
my thing is though 0 out of 10 because I don't remember him being in the cartoon version.
Well, you have me there. Wait. Was Snow White the one that had the dwarves?
Yeah.
Where the dwarves at?
Yeah. They replaced. No. They're all standing on top of each other in a trench coat, and the most handsome one is Chris Hemsworth, so he's on top.
God damn.
So the huntsman is all 7 dwarves. They're all just standing on top of each other.
Look at this guy.
I can't believe that they made the Little Mermaid black. I'm gonna burn this whole forest down.
Shit. Oh, she bit the apple. God damn. Oh, you are that? Is that necrophilia? Now is that? I mean, she's not technically dead,
but she's breathing.
But you are kissing a corpse, cause like she ain't moved in months. I mean, I guess it's the same thing as kissing your your comatose daughter or something like that, right? Like she's a vegetable, but I still love her.
Right. We all kiss our comatose daughter on the lips.
Well, I definitely wouldn't go that far. So I think they're crossing the line here. I'd give them a nice peck on the forehead at the most, right? Forehead peck at best.
And then I'd pull the plug.
Oh no! Oh no! What if she was a fighter though?
She's been in coma for months. Clearly, she's given up.
Shit, she's in another dimension trying to find a way. She's getting isekai'd. And then in that moment, she said, "I'm in the world of Konosuba. I'm in the world of Naruto suddenly." Shit.
Oh, no.
Shasta. Alright, well, truth is...
Oh, I got a remake that I just thought of. You just made me think of it.
Swath.
Oh, God. Hashtag Swath. What's it called? Dragon Ball.
Oh.
Not only did they make everyone white, but it is still, no matter how bad it was still a remake that had a breakout star. The girl who played Bulma from she's in Shameless.
I mean, the dude that played Goku was in Shameless too.
Well, I didn't watch Shameless, but everyone else did, so you get what I'm saying. I know that like it's popular.
Oh man, I just had to take a big old sip of water. All right.
My thing about Dragon Ball is where King Piccolo, not Piccolo, but King Piccolo kills Goku's grandfather, and he's like, "I'm gonna dust him," and then he fucking crushes his hand in the distance, and he uses his power, his telekinesis, to crush the whole house, and it like crumbles and gets destroyed. He like destroys the house basically, and then like. It's like they do like a scene after that, and then they hard cut back to Goku's house, and Goku is running into the house that was just destroyed, and Grandpa's on the floor. He's like, "Grandpa!" And it's like, wait, didn't he just... How's the house back? So that's a terrible remake.
Oh man, how'd the house get back?
Well, Piccolo kills Grandpa, destroys the house, or King Piccolo kills Grandpa, destroys the house. A scene goes by, and then the next scene is Goku running into the house, still standing, not destroyed, and Grandpa is on the ground, dying, not dead yet.
On the way out the door, Grandpa said,
"Yeah, like, yeah."
All right. We gotta center ourselves real quick. So it's the year 2012. We're coming off the hype that is the Huntsman in Snow White.
Oh no, we ain't coming off the hype, bro. They dropped these trailers like within 2 days of each other. They announced the teasers for these.
The hype train was 2 days long before it got hit with this.
I think Mirror Mirror might have been first.
Oh shit. Alright, let's see what we got here. Look at the
A more traditional telling.
There's dwarves in this one.
What do you know? The one that didn't do well was the one that was accurately portraying the source material.
Did you see that guy's tooth?
Yeah, I digged it. I dug it. He kind of reminded me of Prince Wesley, you know, "As You Wish" from The Princess Bride. Or he might not be a prince. I think he was just Wesley.
What the fuck are these pants?
Can't expect me to fight you.
Well,
You're minuscule.
That's the best you got.
I think they were used to scare people away, and then it's like, hey,
Y'all
we're
hung
back.
these mans up dick to dick.
I mean, they thought it was funny.
This spring, Snow White, what are you
Doing in the palace? I'm kind of the princess.
I look like an idiot.
Yes, a little bit.
I mean, you both kind of look like idiots, though, right? Oh no, it's that damn mirror again.
Is this Army Hammer? Is that who's playing him? That's Army Hammer, right? Is it?
Is
From
it?
fucking Call Me By Your Name? I
Oh
gotta
my-
Google it. Hold
Oh my,
on.
Army Ham. Oh
Mirror,
my
mirror.
god, that is him. That is Army Hammer.
White is the most beautiful woman in the whole world.
Agreed to disagree.
I don't know. He's a handsome son of a bitch, so I can't blame them for making him the prince. He's a good actor, too.
Hold up. The fucking architecture on this damn building. Let's talk about. Wait, that shot was too damn fast.
The Taj Mahals.
Oh my god, y'all built this on the side of a cliff in a region that has constant snow.
Oh,
Y'all chose to do this. Oh my god. And look at this fucking balcony, bro.
That looks like the tower that fell on Aladdin.
I bet
And
she
there
be
is not
smoking
near
them
enough
fucking Virginia Slims off this balcony, dog.
A whole new world.
But she has that little plastic extended tip thing too.
Oh, hey, I got one of those. Hunter S. Thompson did.
Maybe this is a different Snow
It's just a filter. They were made before filtered cigarettes were made, so it has cotton in it.
There's a black lady there. See? Wait a minute. Hold up a second. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
minute.
Cancel it.
Why they got her as a staff?
I don't remember. Oh wait, she's a member of the staff. Okay, we can keep her.
No. Wait, nah. She should be one of the people dancing at this bar. Why y'all got her working? See, I'm upset now. Y'all got to get these sisters on the dance floor and out of these maid outfits.
So it's okay for black people to be in the fucking remake as long as they're the fucking help.
I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of it.
So I bet you if they had fucking, what's it called? Prince, what's his name? I don't know who the prince in Little Mermaid is, but Edward, I don't know. Prince whatever in the Little Mermaid. Fucking, I bet if everyone in the movie was white and they made Ariel white in the new movie, right?
Right.
And his right hand man was a black guy, not one person would be like, hold up!
Wait a minute.
Hold the door! The prince's right hand man was not black. See, I'm just waiting for them to get married, you know, because they get married at the end of The Little Mermaid. So are they gonna be like, excuse me, the priest who marries them doesn't have a massive erection like they drew him with in the as a joke in the film.
Oh my god! Did they really draw him like that?
Dude, look up the scene,
Oh,
wedding scene from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, no.
It looks like he's wearing boxers and he's got a little chubby little boner. And then they made the original box art or whatever. It's just like in The Lion King. Remember how they spelt out the word sex when the stars flew by with the flowers or whatever, but it only it happened so fast you don't notice it, but if you pause it, it says sex. And then it's supposedly, I don't know if this is true, it was disgruntled Disney employees who wanted, union. They weren't getting paid enough. So
they said, give us the bucks.
Yeah, and then they said no. So they're like, all right, well, we're going to give you the cocks.
Oh,
so
no.
If you look up the original VHS Disney, thick-ass, big-ass, white box edition VHS book thing from the 90s of The Little Mermaid, the castle in the background has some very, very, very phallic towers attached to it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some of those pictures float around on this.
And they've been re-edited to be taken out, just like they've taken out the sex in the Lion King, etc., because, it shouldn't be there, but at the same time, I'm just trying to prove a point.
The solid fact that the animators at Disney back in the past animated fucking I can't remember if it was Chip or Dale, but they had the little girl chipmunk. They had them having sex, and it's just like, why did y'all draw this? Why do we need to find out about this information? Wait, that man had 6 arms and turned into a roach.
The prince used the love potion.
The love potion?
What am I supposed to do with a puppy?
You get those sticks, I will retrieve them.
I don't think that's how
Remember,
puppy love works.
It's happening in the cartoon.
I don't think that's what puppy love is.
I don't remember any of this being in the cartoon. This didn't happen.
Look at those
They didn't
eyebrows.
fight each other.
Why does Snow White have a sword? Why are they fencing?
She's doing pretty good on her own.
I'm the princess.
Now the dwarves probably wouldn't just let her do something on her own, right? There's 7 of them, bro.
I need your help to defeat the queen.
We'll teach her to fight.
We'll teach her to fight.
The hero.
Why does she need to know how to fight? I thought Snow White was asleep. No, that's Sleeping Beauty. Never mind. Wait, but she eats the apple and that puts...
No, yes, she is. She eats the poison apple and she'll die if he doesn't kiss her. That's the whole point.
Oh, okay. She got to fall in love before she falls asleep. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. Sleeping Beauty is like she got pricked by the
thimble or whatever the fuck they...
the sewing thing. The sewing wheel or whatever. And so it put her into a deep sleep, and until her true love came and kissed her, she would never wake up. And the thing was, it was hard to get to the tower because Maleficent was a fucking dragon guarding it, pretty much.
Now, how much you want to bet it's them hoodlum dwarves over here flipping this sled?
Definitely put money on that. I told you!
Did you not?
That's what Chris Hemsworth is doing in The Huntsman! That's it!
Oh my god.
You asked where the dwarves were? This turns out that's why they came out at the same time. 2 days before, it was quite literally a prequel.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Julia Slobbert's in. Mirror.
I mean, I wouldn't mind some Julia Slobberts. I like Julia Roberts.
Oh, he punched him.
With a little punch, too.
Damn, that's gotta hurt, man.
You know what hurt me? The fact that they made 2 remakes of this movie in the same year, and both of them didn't.
They made 3.
Oh yeah, because they made.
What is this shot? Y'all just beating this man in the... Whoa, wait, this the whole damn movie. Hold up. Where's the trailer?
Oh.
That was the whole movie. I'm sorry. That one really fucked me up a little bit. I didn't realize we was in that bitch for real. Damn, this is the best quality
we really didn't want to be neither.
Damn, the best y'all had was motherfucking 240p.
Ooh.
240p? Alright, look. Fine. We'll stomach it. We'll stomach it for the... Okay, alright. She kind of dressed like Sleeping Beauty a little bit.
At first sight.
Wait, Snow White, was she blonde? I don't think she was blonde.
Snow White most definitely was not blonde.
I shall love you forever.
Alright, you proposed to her, essentially.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is fairest of them all?
Who, what? See, and it's like, I wanted to pause it to be like, they put like a green tint on her face, but it's like, you can't even tell because it's 240p, dog. I mean, like, shit. What the fuck is that?
But bring me her heart.
I gotta pause it for a minute. What was this Komodo dragon thing?
I don't know.
Leave her body for the beast.
What is this? What is this?
But bring me her heart.
Feed
Why was there a dragon?
Y'all was trying to rip her heart out?
I swear she will never harm you again.
It is on the prince's land when I marry.
Probably have an easier time trying to rip her heart out.
Take him to the dungeon.
This is treason? In what country? I
White
mean,
people.
it's just like he says this is treason, but it's like let's think about that for a second, right? Isn't treason like doing something like against your country, right?
Right, and they're in a monarchy.
And the thing is, like, she's not really doing anything even against her own country. All she's doing is just trying to eat some poor little girl's heart. Like, that's not even true. That's just illegal.
Well, no, I thought it was Snow White's rightful place was royalty or something like that. That's
Oh,
why.
was it? So she's stealing the throne and her heart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will never marry you.
Y'all got to stop hanging these dudes on the wall.
We must run.
I mean, how else are we gonna know it's a dungeon?
If we are to die in battle,
Oh no! Look, she looking kind of old. I think.
Throw men on the wall. It doesn't look very dungeony in here.
we die with honor.
Wait, why does he have elf ears?
I don't know, but they need to throw another filter on this movie because it looks like it was filmed with a Galaxy S6.
This came out the same year as the other two movies, man.
Yeah, that's tragic.
And
Galaxy
this is
S6 wasn't even out then. Damn.
oh, he sliced that mug.
Looked like he was fighting a raptor.
Damn. Yo, hold up. Why do we keep putting Snow White in battle? She don't need to be fighting nobody.
So, tell me why we didn't have a problem with any of these remakes, but everyone's got a problem with The Little Mermaid when it looked like it's going to be a pretty good, accurate, you know.
That's a great question. Why would there no? Well, I guess people weren't as savvy with their cell phones and their computers back in 2012. I don't think people were raging as hard back then, right?
We were those people.
Right, true.
We were the people. We just graduated, so we were those people.
True. So I gotta say, for me personally, this one flew under the radar. I had absolutely no idea about this one. Mirror, Mirror, I think it probably got.
It wasn't good. It got critically panned.
Yeah, see, that's just a problem with that one. And I'm just trying to dig to see if, like, can I remember if I saw a commercial for it growing up? And, like, I feel like this just never, that one never got advertised on the channels I watched. Because, like, back then I was only watching, like, 3 channels.
On YouTube. I saw Snow White and the Huntsman and Mirror Mirror ads on YouTube. But the real question is this. If Lily Collins had been they didn't pick her, or if they didn't pick Lily Collins or Kristen Stewart, and they picked a young black or Latina actress, I bet we would have seen this trailer a whole bunch.
True.
Not this trailer, but the Julia Roberts one or the Chris Hemsworth one. People would have been up in fucking arms, bro. There would have been petitions probably. Make Snow White white again.
Oh no. Not white again.
Right.
Oh, so it ate him too? Man, that's tough. That was in German, my guy.
The
Der Newton. That looks like fucking what's his name though? Is that Channing Tatum?
It is.
What the piss? The eagle? Why is this shit in German?
It's the German people gotta watch stuff too, you know.
Shit, this is telling shit. I can't read this. I was gonna try it. Bro, what is this? How do you pronounce that?
Oh no.
This is crazy.
I tried.
Alright, well shit. We're at an hour 30. I think that we should call it for this one, and we'll come back in the next one.
And we'll wrap it up with one thing I want to say. How about that guy on Twitter who was like, I got a friend who works in AI and digital whatever, and he digitally remastered the thumbnail that everyone's sharing of the new Little Mermaid and made her white with redder hair and not like twist dread type, things. And he's like, he says this long-winded little paragraph as long as Twitter will let him, and then people start attacking him on Twitter naturally, and then he's like, no, I didn't, it's not racist, I just wanted, to show people how talented my friend is at, making it, doing the AI stuff or whatever. And it's like, bro, you literally said my friend fixed it. What did you mean by that?
Right, the implications.
You literally said, a friend of mine fixed the new Little Mermaid thumbnail. It's like, what did he fix? To fix something implies that it was broken or something was wrong with it. what was wrong with Little Mermaid?
Oh, you know, my racism was just acting up. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, bro, is this NASCAR? No, because you sure seem to care an awful lot about this race, bro. Tight.
Bro, that was a great TikTok.
That is a great one.
All right, hold on. Before we head on up out of here, what was the better Snow White remake of 2012? Huntsman,
Oh,
Mirror
so,
Mirror, or
okay.
Grim
Are we
Snow?
based? Well, clearly, none of them go off the source material. Mirror Mirror seems to be more silly and more of a fun movie than Snow White and the Huntsman, which seems more serious. So I'm gonna say that if, in my opinion, subjectively, if you don't go like based off the source material at all, the Grimm one doesn't look good. The Mirror Mirror looks like it'd just be fun, like it'd be an okay fun watch, like for kids. And then Snow White and the Huntsman, realistically, if you're gonna like critique it, Snow White and the Huntsman probably was the better movie.
God damn. Yeah.
What was it, 37, 39 when that fucking movie came out?
37.
Yeah, the year my grandpa was born. He's been dead.
But yeah. And which one did you vote for?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna vote for Snow White and the Huntsman if we're going off like what is like an actual like a movie that would be good. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen either of them. But it's like that's not fair because this looks more serious and Mirror Mirror looks more fun.
Right.
That's like comparing a comedy to a horror movie.
Let's see. I gotta Google one thing.
If I had to Google one thing, it would be why is Mermaid black?
I'm trying to see if the Grimm fairy tales are the original, the very first folk and tale of the Grimm brother makes English. Okay, so the Grimm stories are the original stories. So technically, this one would have been the more accurate to the lore. This one would make us feel better because it's
how do we know that though?
Closer related.
Have we read Grimm's?
Well, I mean, that's what they're grim, they're dark stories.
I get that, but what I'm saying is,
so you're talking about the creature out here. Is this accurate to the lore?
Not even that. Just like, is this movie Grimm's Snow White accurate to the Grimm's fairy tale? Because I haven't read the fairy tale. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if like any of this stuff happens in Grimm's Snow White.
Let's see. We can maybe get a little synopsis here real quick.
Yeah, right. We know what happened in Cinderella, though. I know way too much. I actually read that full one.
Let's see. All right, let's see. What is the Grimm? Okay, so the original German title was Sneewittchen, a low German form. What the fuck does that mean? All right, anyway. But the first version...
with aloe vera. What a great...
Let's see. Give me the title. All right. 19th century German fairy tale. Did I get the bug? Did I kill it? I hope I killed it. It was flying around my face. All right. Her first edition. 53 titles. Schneewittchen. All right. Hold on. Let me put this over here. Let's see. What's the plot? All right. At the
oh no!
What?
So long.
I know, right? All right. So let's see. Oh, I wish I had a daughter that had skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. That's pretty specific. So
Morticia?
A year later, Snow White's father, the king, marries again his new wife. Wait, so the queen is her dad's ex-wife. Okay. And wicked women who practice witchcraft. The new queen possesses a magic mirror, which she asks every morning. Magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? The mirror always tells the queen she's the fairest. The queen's always pleased with the response because the magic mirror never lies. But when Snow White is 7 years old, her fairness surpasses that of her stepmother.
It's funny too because that's a Mandela effect. A lot of people think because that movie's called Mirror Mirror as well.
Right.
A lot of people think that she said in the cartoon, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" She doesn't. She says, "Magic mirror on the wall," just like you read.
Got him.
Yeah. So people think it's a Mandela effect. Oh Lord.
There's a heart against Snow White, whom the queen grows hate increasingly with time. And so the angry queen orders the huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and kill her. Okay.
Okay, so Snow White and the Huntsman looking like it's drawn from the source material.
Yeah, and they definitely were drawn from the source material in this one. But I just don't know about this Komodo dragon.
If you're going with source material and being like a good movie and not a straight to DVD turd pile, Snow White and the Huntsman clearly is the winner. Mirror Mirror looks like a fun remake of the cartoon that they took artistic embellishment with.
Yeah.
Because Armie Hammer was acting quite silly.
Yeah. In this one, she meets the dwarves, and it's like in this one, she already know them. But maybe she does meet dwarves in this movie. Then okay, you know what? Maybe I take it back a little bit.
Maybe that's the sequel though, because there's a sequel to this movie.
Oh shit! You know what? Hold on, we got a couple extra minutes.
It's called The Huntsman. Something.
Whoa. Let's see here. Winter War.
That's what it was.
Take a small peep here.
Discover the story that came before.
Universal.
Mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest
of them all?
You are my queen, but not for long.
Oh.
Your sister holds a baby who will grow to be more beautiful.
Oh shit, cuz. Wait a minute.
Is this a prequel? Is that the question?
So the other one's a prequel. Right? Or wait. I'm confused. Is this a prequel? I fucking hate prequels.
Your sister will unleash a power unlike anything the world has ever known.
What the fuck? Now she's Elsa. She's literally Elsa. I'm dead, y'all.
To escape the pain of her loss, the good queen built a fortress of ice.
The good queen? Bruh. I'm feeling like
19% rating.
Oh,
If she could not.
it was that. Wait. What year was
It's
this?
a prequel and a sequel to The Huntsman.
What the?
So it's a sequel because it continues. Sorry.
No, you good.
It's a sequel because it continues the story, but in the flashbacks, it holds the prequel.
Oh my fucking god. Okay,
So it's
like,
both.
oh my goodness.
Raise a child she would raise.
Ugly baby on the floor. Who will grow to be a whore?
Like, I need to know what year did Frozen come out, dude.
Frozen was like 2012 or 2013?
Let's see.
I think it's like 2012. No, it's 2013. Gotta be.
Let's see. Alright, let's just look it up real quick.
Yes, it's 2013.
Okay.
It's a Disney animated film inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's The Snow Queen. What a shocker.
They can't never make nothing original. Alright, let's see here.
You will become my huntsman.
Oh,
Hold up
shit.
a second. Let me look this up because this goes directly back. This rounds up the podcast perfectly, right? The
Right.
Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen is an original fairy tale by Danish author. The story centers around the struggle between good and evil experienced by Gerda and her friend Kai. Okay, so the Snow Queen itself is not like, what's it called? Has nothing to do with Snow White. Perfect. This is the perfect example. The Snow Queen is written by Hans Christian Andersen and exists for forever and doesn't even get an adaptation until Frozen 2013 that we know of, right? So there wasn't even a remake. It's the first inspired by retelling almost of his story. So it's like what we when we were checking the boxes and we were like, does time have to do with how successful remakes are, how good they are? Well, I mean, 10 Things I Hate About You. Hundreds of years pass and then they revamp it and make it. The Snow Queen, they do nothing with it. Hundreds of years pass, they revamp it and make it. Both movies made money. Both movies were extremely successful for their budget. You see what I'm saying? So like, and then you think about the Fantastic Four. It's been 20 years and we've had 3 remakes.
Hold on, let me double check that. I feel like there's only been 2 remakes. How many? Fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's the what's it called? A reboot. Okay, whatever. The Doctor Doom one where the Nip Tuck guy played Doctor Doom and fucking Captain America.
Shit, what? There was one in 94? No fucking wonder I didn't know about it.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I had no fucking clue.
No one does, bro, because they can't make a good Fantastic Four movie. It's impossible. They are the helicopter of superheroes.
Oh my
Works on paper, not in real life.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
They just can't.
Oh no! All right, I got to stop watching this. Look, I know I need to end this because we're about to pull up on 2 hours here soon. Hold on, let's finish this one, and then I might try to squeeze in that trailer real fast because like I didn't even know. I didn't even know there was a 94 Fantastic Four. Yo, look! Let's talk about Charlize real quick. She's looking kind of good right here. Anyways,
she always does, doesn't she?
From the producer of Maleficent,
from the creators of White Women,
and Alice in Wonderland,
and the producers of We Hate Black People comes.
What was that jump, my guy?
Directed by George Zimmerman.
Not Zimmerman.
Produced by Harvey Weinstein.
Oh god. You about to shut this movie down, boys. Oh no, they're fucking with the armor on. Don't they know they'll get chafed like that?
Are you ready?
You got tendril magic.
Don't they know that all they did was confuse everyone when they made these 2 movies?
Like, what the fuck are these? Like, I mean, maybe this is accurate to the story though. Like, I'd had to reread that fucking wiki article. Like, why does she have tendril magic? Was there even magic in?
That goes right back to the point of like remakes being good and bad. It's like everyone is using the excuse Ariel is white in the source material, which is far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like clearly no one wants the source material because when we try to do it, it's so different from what you know to be Snow White.
Right.
That you don't want it. So if they did The Little Mermaid the way Hans Christian Andersen wanted it to be, The Little Merman.
The Little Merman. Oh my.
Don't make him Jewish, please. The Little Merman.
You know I wanted to say it though.
I know.
All right, but that was our thoughts on remakes, where they sit. We'll probably come back to this conversation at a later date, but I just wanted to get the topic out there and get it started. So until next time, guys, we'll see y'all in the next one.
See ya.